Are you living with hope? What is hope? Where can you find it? I love what Romans 15 verse 13 says, a verse that I've used for years in counseling and trying to help people through the issues of life, the trials that have beset them. There are days it feels hopeless. There are times when all of life seems to have militated against you. Listen to what Romans 15 verse 13 says. May the God of hope. So we have a God who gives hope. He's the source of it. May he fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him. And the Greek language there simply says, while you're believing in him. The active component here is faith towards God. When you're believing God, you will abound in hope. You may not know the next step. You don't know anything about tomorrow, let alone the next year. Today we're talking all the time about what's your plan, what's your 1-year plan, 3 years. It used to be they could give a company a 10-year plan, then a 5-year plan. Plans anymore, 18 months is a long shot because things are changing so rapidly. But he said, if you go to God and you're trusting God, he will give you a positive future and give you faith for the future. Listen to what it says. While you're trusting in him, you will overflow with hope by the power of positive thinking? No, by the power of the Holy Spirit. It is not mind over matter, and it's not positive thinking. It's when you go to this God, the God who gives hope, and you trust him. He said, besides hope, he gives you peace, he gives you joy. You're overflowing with it. And so people come in for counseling. They're desperate in the situation. Maybe a marriage in crises, children, health, whatever it may be. God says, I give my people hope. Your situation is not hopeless. Well, whoever you are listening today, if you go to God, and if you're willing to trust God, your situation is not hopeless. With mankind, it could be hopeless unless God is in the equation. I just saw the famine going on in Somalia last night on the news. It was heartbreaking to watch these poor children dying by the hundreds and even thousands. They need hope, and hope there comes in the form of water and nutrition. But the ultimate hope of life is having a God that is positive. I have to say that in heathenism and in polytheism, the gods never gave hope. You always started with them mad. You always started with these gods with an emotional down, and you had to get them in a good mood to give you a good future. Our God says, you don't need to bring any sacrifices. You don't have to talk me into being a good God. I'm already good. I already give hope. I'm asking you, will you trust me? If you trust me, you abound in hope, peace, and joy. There's not one happy hour drink that can give you that for all eternity. It's found in Jesus Christ alone. Come to Christ and you'll have hope.